Welcome. This is Majesty Sussex Report, and I'm Antonio. Thank you for spending some of your valuable time here with us. Last night we witnessed something extraordinary. Not just the closing of a competition, not just the end of a tournament, but the celebration of a movement, a family, a force unlike any other. The Invictus Games is not just about sport. It's about resilience and courage. It's about heart. And above all, it's about the warriors who refuse to be defined by what they have lost, but by what they continue to fight for. As the stadium lights dimmed a little, as the applause rang out across Vancouver, we saw something rare. A moment that transcended words. The Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, a man who has given so much of himself to this cause, was visibly moved, fighting back tears. What a moment. What a moment it was when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau reminded the world of the truth we all know. These games exist because one man had the courage to believe in something bigger than himself. Because one soldier chose not to look away from his fellow warriors, but to lift them up. And last night, as over 20,000 voices roared in gratitude, we saw the impact of that belief. And as he stood there on stage, Prince Harry, he said, "I speak to you as a soldier, a brother in arms, a man who understands the weight of sacrifice, the burden of service, and the power of rising again."
We gather here in Vancouver in a spirit of unity. Your courage, your resilience, your humanity illuminate a path forward for us all, and for that we thank you. So, as we embark on this year's competition, here is my challenge to all of you. Show the world how you behave under completely impossible circumstances. Show the world your fearlessness. Show the world the grandeur in your attempt at victory. Show the world why you are Invictus. Thank you.
They told you the road would be too long. They told you the fight would be too strong. But here you stand against the tide, with fire in your heart and hope in your eyes.
Every scar tells a story. Every tear makes you strong. You are more than your battles. You've been a warrior all along. Life will not
every trial, through the long nights, through every mile. Their love is your armor, their hope is your song. Together you rise, together you're strong. Life will knock you down, but the best is yet to come. So don't hang your head down, my warrior, rise with the sun. Every step, every fight, every dream yet to be won. You are Invictus, you are unconquered, you are Invictus. You will rise.
My American friends, you've been reminded this past week that your Canadian friends and every other competitor in this place is just as proud to fight for their flags as you are to fight for yours, the Stars and Stripes. We all stand proudly together. We all believe in a future where we have values and a friendship that endures the test of time. We have stood together for generations, and Canada and Canadians will never stop fighting for the friendship that unites our two countries through tough times and through the best times in the world. Americans are our friends, always. And we are yours. And of course, to Team Canada, I know I speak for all 41 million strong Canadians when I say how grateful we are for every single one of you. For your service, for your courage, for your perseverance. You are an inspiration to all Canadians from coast to coast to coast. And to all competitors, all of you, friends and allies from around the world, we know this is a challenging time globally, but now more than ever, we are grateful for your service, for your dedication to our shared ideals, and Canada is grateful for your friendship. Vous tous, plus de 500 compétiteurs qui viennent de plus de 20 pays différents, vous êtes une source d'inspiration, et pas juste à cause de ce que vous avez accompli durant ces Jeux. Vous l'êtes depuis des années, et vous le serez longtemps après que les lumières de ce stade auront été éteintes. You all embody what it means to be unconquered. This past week has been jam-packed with countless memorable moments, and it just flew by as we now wrap up these extraordinarily successful games. Yet before they do, I want to give a huge shout out to Dominic Reed, Scott Moore, and the whole Invictus Games Foundation and 2025 Invictus Games team for the amazing job they've all done. To the city of Vancouver, to the town of Whistler, to the Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Lil'wat nations for showing us exactly what Canadian hospitality looks like. And of course, to the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, without whom these Invictus Games would never have happened. You are the one who turned this incredible idea into a reality. And as someone that you roped in early on in my time as Prime Minister, I can testify to the energy, the dedication, the commitment this man has to you and to this ideal. You have changed the lives of so many people for the better, and for that, we all owe you the deepest debt of gratitude. Thank you. My friends, thank you again for a captivating, mesmerizing, and memorable week of sporting excellence. Best of luck. We'll see you in Birmingham in 2027. Thank you. Merci, mes amis.
Contre tes défauts, j'aime les rodéos. Les plus forts se rendent, ils en redemandent. Je ne suis pas à fort. Je pardonne tous les péchés, tu n'as rien à confesser, mais tout ce qui touche au sommet, sur le plancher.
Oh, I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. But God knows, I know, when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. Ain't that right, Invictus Games? If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to walk in the store. If I had $1 million, take a limousine to surprise. If I had $1 million, we wouldn't have to eat crap. Well, we would.
We are united here in honoring the incredible resilience and the spirit of the Invictus community. Prince Harry, you gave us the spark to change the world. Invictus has ignited the flame, and it's up to each and every one of us to carry it forward. Tonight, as we celebrate,
for my wife and I this week, we learned that Invictus Games is about love. Love for your country, love for your flag, and love for your battle buddies that have stood shoulder to shoulder with you during the tough times and certainly at your side this week. But it is the love of family that has moved us the most. Their presence, their tears, their hugs, and their unbreakable commitment to you, husbands, wives, sons, daughters, and grandparents. They have made this Invictus journey so powerful and so memorable.
To our First Nations partners, thank you for the opportunity to walk down this path with you and learn. We and I have discovered that there can be no truth and reconciliation without genuine friendship and trust. And you gave both of those things to us freely. Thank you. Heichka. To Don Lindsay and Nick Booth and our board, thank you for the support. To our staff of over 100, your determination to make these games nothing less than perfect, and your passion behind the scenes has been nothing less than Herculean. And now, to our army of yellow jackets. "2,000 strong. They have been a platoon of smiling, welcoming, do-everything, passionate individuals from all over Canada and across the world. I tried to meet as many of you as I could to thank you personally. We couldn't have done it without you, and we thank you for making these games for us. And Prince Harry, Prince Harry gives me a tough time about crying all the time, and I've done it all week long. Prince Harry, you told me that the Invictus Games gets in your soul, and once you're on the team, you'll never get off it. Well, you undersold that. This, for me, was the honor of a lifetime. We and all of us, and by that I mean everyone here and across Canada, has been changed for the better with these games. It was nothing less than joyous. Thank you for allowing Whistler and Vancouver to be a part of the Invictus Games Foundation 10th anniversary. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the love.
The Invictus Games Foundation turns 10. So much has happened in the past decade. Let's rewind and I'll show you. The Invictus Games Foundation has presided over the Games since 2014, using sport to help service personnel and veterans recover from the physical, mental and social impact of injury or illness. Not just at the Games, but beyond. Sometimes way beyond. Bringing together the international community through sport and adventurous challenge to recover. It changes lives and saves lives. The community is growing, and members of the community, with our help, are now climbing mountains, rowing oceans, surfing waves, desert running, breaking records, crossing finish lines, staying afloat, launching themselves through the air, showing resilience, saying, I am here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
For themselves, for their loved ones, for each other.
I am here to now live the rest of my life the best that I can.
Oh, Canada, you've only gone and done it again. Did we all have fun? Are we suitably exhausted? First, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Invictus Games 2025 Organising Committee for their sheer passion and hard work in making these extraordinary games possible. Thank you to the Invictus Games Foundation, all volunteers, officials, VPD, RCMP, performers and artists, and of course, all Canadians for making these games so special. Team Canada, You've made your country proud. Thank you for bringing your heart to the forefront of these games and for showing all of us how it's done. To the host nations, to the host First Nations, thank you for your partnership, your friendship over the past 3 years. What your people have endured should never have happened. You've shown us what it looks like to fight for the survival of something far greater. Something far greater. Your land, your culture, your communities, and your light. You show the world how to move forward, armed with the truth in order to achieve reconciliation. And for that, we are forever grateful. Chin 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 swai. To our Invictus wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, kids, grandparents, and friends, if you can, please stand and be recognized. We salute you. To our comrades, friends, or loved ones who we lost to battle or to suicide, tonight we honor you too. To those of you whose journey to these games has been difficult and uncertain, who questioned whether you would even make it here today, thank you for showing us what is possible. In the pursuit of saving yourselves, you have also saved all of us, those who love you and those who don't even know you. I've spent the last 11 days meeting children to grandparents from all over the world, from different beliefs, backgrounds, and abilities. I've seen how you've changed them. Being a hero, being a role model, it's not just about resilience, skill, or power. It's about integrity, compassion, and courage. You give us hope. You guys give us hope through your healing, through your honesty, and through your humanity, and of course, through your humor. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an in-house joke. Our entire Invictus community, whether here tonight or watching from home, is making the world a better place. And you're doing it by being your awesome selves. And here we are, more than a decade later, in a world still full of strife and trauma. And as much as we wish these games weren't necessary, I understand why they are still needed, perhaps more than ever. It's because of the strength you give to the world, the power of your example, your duty to one another. You may swear allegiance to different flags, but you stand united in your decency, your compassion, and your spirit of service. Now, I can't stand before you and promise that there won't be challenging times ahead. But I promise you, you're better equipped now than you were before. You've reclaimed what was lost, restored what was broken, achieved the impossible. Remember what makes you tick. Hold on to it, rely on it. Use it for yourself and those around you, for service to one another will save us. And while I never expected that we would be here in 2025 from one soldier to another, I also promise you this. So long as our brothers and sisters are striving to heal and grow, the Games will go on. So long as there are those around the world who view you with sympathy rather than admiration and respect, the Games will go on. And so long as the challenges around us demand it and require it, the Games will go on. Bring on Invictus Games Birmingham 2027. You guys have permission to party. Thank you.
The banners will come down, the stadium will empty, and the world will move forward. But the spirit of Invictus, that does not end. That does not fade. Because Invictus is not a moment, it's a movement. It's the voice inside you that says, get up. It's the fire in your heart that refuses to be extinguished. It's the love of family that carries you when you have no strength left to carry yourself. And it's the brotherhood and sisterhood that reminds you you are never alone. As we leave Vancouver, as we close this chapter, let us take this. These veterans have showed us that we can do the impossible. They have shown the world what it means to rise. But this is not the end, because whether in sport, in life, or in the battles we face every day, the fight is never over, and neither are we. To the warriors, to you, to me, to all of us, because that's what we are, warriors, who have given their all to their families, who have loved them through and through. To Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and to his beautiful, intelligent, brilliant wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. They gave this dream its wings. And we, spectators, volunteers, participants, supporters, we say thank you. Thank you for showing us what it means to be truly unbreakable, Invictus. We will see you again. Until then, keep rising. Warriors, keep rising.
Hatsqual Tanoia, Kayachtan Tanoia. Welcome to our territories of the Skoholtmish, the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Liliwat people.
We gather here in Vancouver in a spirit of unity. We represent 23 nations. Warriors unite.
When we think about Invictus Games, we are all in the same home together, what we call in Chotmo, one heart and one mind, together with friends, family, and loved ones.
Whistler, with its blanket snow, is where nature gives you a massive hug.
It is so beautiful. This is my first time skiing. You find it difficult, but I love it. The spirit of Invictus is never give up.
We believe the strength of what a warrior spirit is. The freedom the joy and the smiles here of everybody say it all.
Le sport, c'est la reconstruction. Il y a rien à dire d'autre là-dessus.
Movement is therapy. Therapy is independence. Independence is freedom.
인비커스 게임을 참여하면서 정말 자신감도 많이 회복했고 어떻게 보면 실패자라고 생각했는데 이 대회를 경험함으로써 정말 실패자가 아닌 정말 내가 내 인생의 정말 새로운 주인공이라고 느끼면서
There's a camaraderie. There's an understanding of what we've all been through.
To be part of Invictus, I've had to strip a lot of things away and obviously re-heal layer by layer, making sure the mind and body is in sync with each other, so we're able to push forward in our goals and challenges that life throws at us.
C'est vraiment une expérience inouïe. Rien n'est impossible pour personne. Tout est possible.
Sports saving lives. This is sports changing lives. Invictus is this.
You've reclaimed what was lost, restored what was broken, achieved the impossible.
The Invictus Games, it's like a blanket, it protects us.
Blanketing in our culture is very sacred, but it's the most empowering ceremony you can witness when we're able to stand somebody up in ceremony to cover them. We say a semko. We cover them with a blanket to protect them, to hold them up, to recognize them for the work they're doing, that healing journey.
They told you the road would be too long. They told you the fight would be too strong. But here you stand against the tide, with fire in your heart and hope in your eyes. Every scar tells a story, every tear makes you strong. You are more than your battles, you've been a warrior all along. Life will knock you down, but the best is yet to come. So don't hang your head down, my warrior, rise with the sun. You are more than your pain, you are more than your past. The fire inside you was built to outlast. There were nights when the darkness felt too deep, moments where the silence made it hard to breathe. But love pulled you back like a hand in the night. Now you're here, standing tall in the light. Every fall made you wiser, every storm made you brave. You are not just surviving, you're the one who paved the way. Life will knock you down, but the best is yet to come. So don't hang your head down, my warrior, rise with the sun. You are more than your pain, you are more than your past. The fire inside you was built to outlast. Stood by your side through every trial, through the long nights, through every mile. Their love is your armor, their hope is your song. Together you rise, together you're strong. Life will knock you down, but the best is yet to come. So don't hang your head down, my warrior, rise rise with the sun. Every step, every fight, every dream yet to be won. You are Invictus. You are unconquered. You are Invictus. You will rise.
They told you the road would be too long. They told you the fight would be too strong. But here you stand against the tide, with fire in your heart and hope in your eyes.
Every scar tells a story. Every tear makes you strong. You are more than your battles. You've been a warrior all along. Life will knock you down, but the best is yet to come. So don't hang your head down, my warrior. Rise with the sun. You are more than your pain. You are more than your past. The fire inside you was built to outlast. There were nights when the darkness felt too deep. Moments where the silence made it hard to breathe. But love pulled you back like a hand in the night. Now you're here, standing tall in the light. Every fall made you wiser. Every storm made you brave. You are not just surviving, you're the